Knicks Rehab.
Knicks Rehab, y'all.
Why is the rest of the team playing like him though? That's the part that kills me. Yo, why?
The identity of the team is cat.
It's why?
Bullshit. That's what I'm saying. It's bullshit. The identity of the team is cat.
Yo, hold on, Fabian. Before you go, hold on. No. Because what you about to say was a great point. Now, when I'm thinking about it, you watching him trying to boogie, and then you watching OG and you correct. It's like, hold up. Are we playing pickup ball after a while? Your turn, then my turn, and none of y'all got that game.
Right. Why are you asking Karl-Anthony Towns to be the point guard, basically? Like, once you cross half court, he's the point guard. He shouldn't be the point guard anymore. He shouldn't be the one in charge of where the ball goes if he's going to start from the three-point line. There was a pass that he kicked to, I forgot it was Deuce or somebody in the left corner. He was at the elbow. Cat was at the elbow when he kicked that ball out. It's just, I don't know, certain things are obvious to me. And it's the energy, it's everything. Cat can't even gain confidence. It's Fish been saying it. Shout out to Fish. And you just saying it now. Motherfuckers is dumb, bro. We got a dumbass team. And it's because of that dude, bro. He brought the whole IQ down. You know how if you go to school, you have a 4.0 GPA, and you got that one class, that's Cat, bro. He brought your whole GPA down because he's dumb. He's dumb. Bro, he plays dumb.
There's some dissension with this team. This team is not together. This team, I don't know if it's in the locker room. I don't know what it is, but something is way different than this team than we were last season. Way different. And I keep saying it. You bring in a new coach, shit gonna change. We wasn't good enough to just bring in a new coach and just take it up another notch. We wasn't. We were not. Right. And this coach, again, what I say, this ain't the plan. He wasn't the plan. Was he part of the plan? Nah, it wasn't the fucking plan. No you way. Kidding me? You didn't fire Tibbs to say Mike Brown is waiting in the wings. We want to go get him. Get the fuck out. Listen, y'all lying to yourselves. Mike, that's not the guy. He wasn't the guy. Cut the shit. And so now, you know, this is what we got. This is what we got. We don't even look like we play. We don't even look like we play with any heart no more. Look at the effort that we gave tonight.
It was trash.
In the third quarter, I actually thought we were gonna be in this game. I actually thought we were gonna be in this game in the third quarter after going on that 16-0 run. And then we pissed the quarter away by not finishing off the quarter strong, with then catapults into the fourth quarter, which it was another shit show. It's just we don't make good plays. We don't make winning plays. We don't make the plays that count towards the end of the game, like making free throws, staying focused and locked in on defense, completing possessions. How do you complete the possession? By either one, getting a stop, or two, getting the basketball back. Like, I don't understand. Like, it's just niggas don't even look like they care anymore either. This shit don't even look like it's making these niggas mad.
Yeah.
Why are we more upset than these niggas?
Because you should at least, if Cat's the problem, you should at least be able to have a fight with him on the court. And I see too many times OG has to pull Cat away from the ref. Too many things are going on. I think that's part of the problem, man. It's this the elephant in the room. And what could they really do about it? Because I disagree with you. This is not a team for Tibbs. Hell no, it wasn't. Once you traded for Cat, that wasn't Tibbs' team. As soon as you got him, I'm like, yo, one of the first things I said was, how is he a player for Tibbs? They don't even like each other. They really don't. I don't care if they patched it up. He does not play a defensive style that Tibbs wants. That's why Tibbs like Randall. He like fucking. How many times did he call Taj Gibson from Fort Greene to come play an NBA game? That motherfucker was stealing money from us too. So he likes the guys that can switch. The whole NBA does. And just Thibodeau is just a lunatic to have certain guys tattooed in every game for 40 minutes. But I don't know I think the reason why Cat style he can't be a number one or number two is because same thing I said about LeBron. LeBron is not a number one, number two just because of age, simply because of age. It's not even really his fault. But the reason why Karl-Anthony Towns is a third option, it's all his fault. It's all his fault. He doesn't want to be a one or two. He just doesn't. And then it starts being cancerous, like y'all been saying. It's spreading. If he doesn't want to be the best, why should I be the best? So I'm going to go hard for him to fuck it up. He almost got benched for them last 5 minutes.
He did. They had to come back with him. And I would have, if he was going to do what he did in the last 4 minutes, I would have left Mitch in the game. Leave Mitch in the game. Mitch was protecting the rim. He was rebounding, defensive and offensive rebounding the basketball. Leave Mitch in the game. You thought you was going to get some offensive output from Cat. You bring it back in the game, he shoots another air ball.
Oh my God.
You remember what I'm talking about? In the last couple of minutes of that, in the last couple of minutes when he brought him back in the game, he shot another fucking air ball. Like he wasn't ready to like really help us close out or try to get back in this game. Get the fuck out of here. The effort is shit. The effort is shit.
And Clyde Frazier the whole night, the reason why he can't hit them threes, they're not in rhythm. I don't know if it's the team. I definitely know Minnesota wouldn't have him at the top of the key for that long. It doesn't make sense to be at the top of the key. That's Mike Brown, but it's also him. Who do you blame that more on? That he starts from the top of the key, where it's way harder for him to do anything, including getting his favorite shot, which is a 3-point shot.
I think that's a both him. That's a both him and Mike Brown thing. If you've been watching for the first half of the season that you're not effective in that spot, you need to say to yourself, we got to do something different. And if he is a leader and he is your second best player, then Mike Brown, there's got to be some appeasing to him as well. As much as you appease Brunson, you have to appease this guy too, because you're going to need him. If he's going to be here, if the nigga's going to be here, you're going to need him to win. We're going to need him to play at a high level if we trying to win a championship or even play deep in the playoffs. He's got to play at an elite level. So that's a both him and Mike Brown thing. You got to see that, I haven't been effective initiating the offense at the top, right? He gets the ball, he starts waving it around like he's Mike Jordan and shit like that. I don't like him at that. Don't start him there. And the actions that they do get him in to get the ball in the post, it's always trying to switch to get to a smaller player. Like, fuck that. Get the ball on the block. I sound like OG now. But get it on the block and get your work right there. Go from there. You can shoot the ball. You can shoot the basketball. But it's not been falling for you this season. You got to find other ways to get that shot rolling. People not even respecting it no more at this point. So I don't like how he initiates himself in the offense, and I damn sure don't think Mike Brown is doing a good job of putting him in the best positions to be effective. It's both their faults, really. And my thing is, why aren't they coming together to say, yo, we got to get this right? Because it doesn't sound like Mike Brown is even wanting to appease him. It sounds like Mike Brown is just like, he's got to be more aggressive. He's got to do this. He's got to do that. Cat can be an ultra aggressive all he wants. You got to put him in a better spots, bro. You have to. You can't start him at the top of the key and let him, all right, go to work. I don't like it. I don't like it.
And again, they don't want us in that media room. Yo, Coach Brown, who the hell do you think Karl-Anthony Towns is? Like, what player do you think he plays like? Who are you referencing when he's in these kind of schemes that you've been planning out? Who can you point to that he can play like when you drafted this playbook? Can you explain this to me, please? This is how we get down. I'm trying to picture who the fuck could do what he wants Karl-Anthony Towns to do. Is it partly Draymond? They keep saying Sabonis, but I've even read before, like, yo, hold on, he did get fired from Sacramento, and Sabonis, he does do a lot of dribble handoff, and he's good at it. He can screen, but he says way better screens than Karl-Anthony Towns. He's just soft on the defensive end, in my opinion. He can pass really well, but he moved better in Sacramento, and he had a Herder at some point when they shot like 85% for a month from three. Kevin Herder shot 85% from three in the beginning of the year. I think when Mike Brown first got there. And okay, that's one guy you could point to. He's been to Golden State. Who are you gonna point to? Draymond? Because as much as Draymond brings up the ball, he's a big part of initiating their offense in Golden State. We all know this. Steph Curry moved off ball. But at the same time, Draymond doesn't just stay in one place either. He can't even shoot. So is your plan to turn Cat into Draymond? Because he ain't playing defense. He ain't a shit starter. Now we gotta start shooting at Mike Brown for real. Like it's not even just being curious anymore. It's a real dangerous path we're going on. Okay, Cat, you gave him more responsibilities, way more than Tibbs. Tibbs is just saying, you play your game. I just need you to rebound, and get some defensive possessions. But, as soon as Cat got here, our defense was trash. And Tibbs knew that. So he knew I had to at least get you to rebound, which he's been rebounding great here. But it feels like it's stat padding too. When are these great? AllBall's been right about that. What is the great rebound that we've seen from Karl-Anthony Towns? Or rebounds? The stretch where it's like, oh shit.
Or big shot. Big shot. Or monster game. Like Breen just said. Did you hear what Breen said at the beginning? He said, we're gonna need a monster game from Karl-Anthony Towns tonight. We should see an ultra aggressive game from Karl-Anthony Towns tonight. And you jump in the box score and you're like, you got that, but like you said, Fabian, he could do that in his sleep. That's the talent right there. That's the talent, right? That we talk about. Where's he talented? He could do that without even, really playing hard. But if he actually plays with force, if he actually tries to dominate, that 25, you add on 10 more points because he might get to the line a couple of more times just for being aggressive. Or he might get another couple shots just because he's in that mode. And then you tack on another 4 rebounds because, like you said, where's the big rebound in traffic when we need an extra possession? Where is that? Where is the big shot? The big and one. You don't get an opportunity to get the crowd involved. When you shot that air ball, they booed you. Niggas don't realize what happened tonight. This is why we in such a fucking daze. When he missed that air ball, the crowd booed, y'all. Did y'all not hear that? I don't give a fuck about what happened last year. This shit is getting ugly, and people are getting tired quickly.
Y'all know what this was.
Knicks Rehab.